center. Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up, Sandoval, in foul territory, Giants win! A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Just about set to get things going in Southern California. It's the Rockies and the Dodgers, next on the show. With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now a swing on the very first pitch, and this is hit pretty well out to left field. And how about this? Extra bases on the first pitch of the afternoon. And he'll pull in there with a double to start out the ball game.
Nearly a great play out and left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line and the runner's able to slide in safely.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this is a hot start to the ball game here. They come up with back-to-back doubles. That plates the first run. And now the heart of the order's coming up, and they're in position to maybe get themselves a nice-sized early lead.
In now, David Ortiz, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Nope, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Yan Gomes will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Here's the first offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Corey Hunter will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings or one big 2-out at-bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that dugout.
First pitch on the way. On the ground, softly towards second. Barehanded, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And with two guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up one RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with two away.
Brandon Phillips will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Now the starting lineup for Don Mattingly's Los Angeles Dodgers. It looks like this. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
Elliott Johnson will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
First pitch coming. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here comes another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. George Springer will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Ortiz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Jimmy Rollins will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Into the box now, R.A. Dickey. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Pagan is there to put this one away, and that's your first out.
That actually wasn't too bad a swing there. You know, sometimes you can catch those outfielders playing far too shallow with a pitcher up there, but he was able to keep this one in his sights and make the play.
First pitch coming. Runner goes for second, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pagan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Matt Adams will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing comes easy when this guy's out there on the mound. Those are 2 perfect pitches on the outside corner.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Justin Upton will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And now here's another fly ball, this one carrying out to right field. Hunter is there to make the play, and it takes just one pitch to retire Upton. And here's the first pitch. Rougned Odor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Again, a 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Caleb Joseph will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. He's set, now the pitch. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Phillips has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Score holds, it's 3-1. David Ortiz is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The first baseman, number 34.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Yan Gomes will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ground ball. Foul. Here's the pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
In is Torrey Hunter as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Brandon Phillips will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Here's the first offering. Runner's on his way to third. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out. And now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
First pitch to him. And now everybody's running. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Upton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rockies lead it 3-1. Dallas Keuchel makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Elliott Johnson will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. R.A. Dickey will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The pitcher number 43, R.A. Dickey.
Now the first pitch. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Springer is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the 4th.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the 4th.
Billy Hamilton will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Here's the first offering. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
George Springer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Phillips backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. David Ortiz will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Justin Upton will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Rougned Odor will dig in. He singled his first time around. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, they've been able to muster just the 1 run against this guy here into the middle portion of this ball game, but they're in a good position to at least make that 2 as he's into third base here with a 1-out triple.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
Into the box, Dallas Keuchel. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Angel Pagan will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nick Markakis will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history.
Okay, pitch down.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. From the stretch, he's running towards second, over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pause, now the pitch. He's running again, and that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and after the error, that certainly changes the scope of this inning around.
Yeah, you were looking at maybe 2 outs.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a swing, and oh boy, this could be trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases. Markakis scores. Phillips scores. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double, and they push the lead here up to 4.
Well, the first 3 batters in the inning all reach. Matt sets the table, and then here's your payoff. This is going to get everybody home and wind up going for a 3-run double.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And he'll easily make it to first, as they won't even field this thing.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if he heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting an out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
Matt Carpenter will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. David Ortiz will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch coming. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Upton is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Corey Hunter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Elliott Johnson will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Elliott Johnson.
First pitch swinging as here's a chance for the shortstop Rollins. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
And here's the first pitch. David Wright is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
First offering on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit.
Oh, what's the best way to beat a knuckleballer? Well, let him throw you something else to start off the at-bat and then sit on that pitch instead. And that worked out beautifully right there.
Matt Adams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Ready with another 0-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Hunter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Brandon Workman is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. That's into the gap on the first pitch, and it looks like he may wind up with extra bases. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look, he gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Brandon Phillips as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Pagan is right there, 1 down. One away, and Jimmy Rollins will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Springer back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. R.A. Dickey will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so He can handle the bat at least a little bit.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, and if this game's not totally in the bag now, it sure feels awfully close. This is going to make the score now 7-2, and with the trouble they've had scoring so far, closing what will be a minimum of a 5-run gap might be just a little bit too much to ask.
Runners on the move for second, and a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Rockies are out in front, 7-2. Justin Upton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Too low, 1-0. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Rougned Odor is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
And when you face a knuckleballer, there's this little voice in the back of your head that says, wait, wait, wait. Apparently, he listened to that voice there. That's well done.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. From the belt, the pitch. And he pulls the string on another one. He's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Angel Pagan will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Yuri De La Rosa will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Matt Carpenter will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Opposite field to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
All right, calm down.
The first
David
baseman,
Ortiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Ortiz on the move. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. I mean, the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
First pitch coming. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Upton moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Nick Markakis. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now the first pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Brandon Phillips will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Elliott Johnson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
David Wright will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Now a ball lined into right as Hunter will play it on the hop. It's a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And Wright running hard around second. He's heading for third. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. George Springer will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Matt Adams will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Pitch on the way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Al Albuquerque will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Upton is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Nick Swisher will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time to take care of Swisher, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, right with the bare hand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Joel Peralta is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Justin Upton is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And the pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the first offering. Rougned Odor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Caleb Joseph is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. R.A. Dickey would be the winner if this score holds up. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Chopper, foul. Here's another 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
So a good performance by this guy here, Nick Markakis. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 8-3. So long from Southern California.
The Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is R.A. Dickey. His record is now 1-1.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase, not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter.
D. Gordon will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, D. Gordo.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Lined hard into left field, and that'll be back-to-back singles here to kick off the inning.
Boy, very aggressive against him here to start the ball game. He's thrown only 3 pitches, yet 2 of them have been turned into hits. Now, for his sake, you better hope that you can tone that ratio down, or he won't be around too long in this one.
Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big. Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game, and then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Brian Ma is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. From the stretch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's set, now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field. It's 1-0 San Diego. Billy Hamilton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
A look there at our scouting report. We already know about the cutter. We saw it right there, but here's the rest of the arsenal that we'll see heading forward. Now the first pitch. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Now here's the pitch. And the 0-1 is hit on the ground for Ibar at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. David Ortiz will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Parra is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Eric Ibar will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Matt Dominguez will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Gerardo Parra will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Rollins on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
This is a good effort here at first to try to get this double play, but this was always going to be a play that was going to be a tough turn. In the end, the run's going to score on what will be ruled a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Travis Wood. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Yan Gomes will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He'll get it into second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
First pitch is hit on the ground out to Ibar at short. And on one pitch, he's retired. Nick Markakis will stride in now. And as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. Now the first pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ma is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. D. Gordon is ready to go here as we begin the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Around second, he'll try for third. And Gordon will make it all the way around to third base. He's got himself a triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
And this is all athleticism out there in left field. Look at him measure that leap perfectly. Get up there and then pull that ball back in.
Here's Buster Posey now. And a drive out to deep right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Buster Posey as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Out of play. The pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is in there.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Here's Michael Brantley as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, with one out and the infield back, he knows he can pick up the RBI with just a simple ground ball. But he winds up with more than that as this is going to find a hole for an RBI single.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 3 runs already home here. Look from Burley, now the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Matt Dominguez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on its way from Burley. And a first pitch changeup by Burley, good for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
And Gomes will put the squeeze on that one to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 5-0. Brandon Phillips makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here it comes. And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. 1 down. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. First pitch coming. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Brantley is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees. Mark Burley will be the batter. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Parra is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Gerardo Parra will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The pitcher number 37, Travis Wood.
Travis Wood will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the pitch. Too high, 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
D. Gordon is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the pitch. Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for San Diego, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Billy Hamilton will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First offering on the way. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Brantley is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one pitch out. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. David Ortiz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
First pitch coming. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
First pitch coming. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One strike now to Hunter. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ryan Vogelsong is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Around second now, heading for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, first baseman
Brian Ma will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. In there, strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Hunter has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Michael Brantley will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Eric Ibar will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Matt Dominguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Padres on top, 6-0. Nick Markakis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And the catch is made, 1 away.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Gerardo Parra will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here comes the 1-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 37, Travis Wood.
Travis Wood will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0. D. Gordon will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Rollins on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ryan Vogelsong will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And the 0-1 is hit on the ground for Ibar at short. And he's retired, 1 away.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Now here's the first pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Matt Carpenter will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch to him. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Good lead off his second there, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line and the runner's able to slide in safely.
Now a swing and he pops him up, and that will not get the run home. Under it is Dominguez, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
David Ortiz will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Buster Posey will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. The fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not, so he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Over to get it here is Hunter, and he'll make the play for the final out. Padres down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Yan Gomes will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single. Corey Hunter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One strike now to Hunter. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running towards second. This is hit sharply to the left side. And Torrey has himself a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Hit hard on the ground is short. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, for a while there, it didn't look like they were ever going to break through, but they finally get on the board here in inning number 7. Now they've got to see if they can add on a few more and maybe make this game a little more interesting.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hara is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Leading out for the Padres.
Eric Ibar will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now a pitch on the way. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, this will be a good look here in show motion. Even in super slow-mo, I think we all know what's running through his mind right here. He knows he's going to get leveled. And this is something right out of a gymnastics class. That one had to hurt.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on top 7-1. Ryan Vogelsong will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Billy Hamilton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw, and in fact no throw as he's into third easily. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Well, this game isn't over yet, but they're at least able to tack a second run onto the scoreboard here. Never say never in this game, but this hole might be a little too deep to dig out of.
David Ortiz will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character.
Out of here! So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Yan Gomes will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Corey Hunter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning now from Coors Field. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 4. First pitch coming. Alexi Casilla is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
D. Gordon will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. Ball 1.
Now he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Now a swing and a ground ball. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and that is going to be a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jacoby Ellsbury will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ortiz has got it, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Your attention, please.
Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Drew Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Now the first pitch to the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Jimmy Rollins will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Ichiro Suzuki will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. Around third and being waved on home. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And on the error, a run is going to score. Billy Hamilton will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that was a pretty shaky save, all things considered. He gave 2 of those runs back here in the ninth, but he winds up getting the job done in the end, and that's all that really matters.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, the Padres got a great performance in the win tonight by the play of this man, Buster Posey. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Travis Wood. His record is now 1-1. The save to Drew Story is 4th. The loss.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter. Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning. Pointed right at the first baseman. And that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it.